Hello, everyone, and welcome to another ICRC broadcast. We have a great matchup ahead as the Mariemont Warriors take on the Taylor Yellow Jackets. I'm joined by Trey Gabbert. Trey, what do you think Mariemont needs to do to win? What are your keys for this game?
Well, Taylor, they start off on the CHL 9-0 here, looking to keep that streak alive. They come in 12-3 overall. Mariemont, it's all going to be with their serves. They had to start with their serving. They're a very good team when they serve, and they got to continue to do that.
Definitely.
Another note for Taylor here is they have the advantage over Mariemont. Mariemont has not beat Taylor since September 11th of 2018, and they're 7-0 since 2020.
Wow.
Also here, it looks like for Taylor, they're coming off their last 3 games against Deer Park, Wyoming, and Blanchester. They're all W's. And early this year, they also had a matchup against Mariemont, and they're 1-0.
All right, here we are. Riley Lambert to serve it. Hit by 15, hit by 14, popped up in the air. Sydney Doty with the hit. Riley Lambert saves it. Sydney with the hit.
Looks like a very good rally here, Jamal.
Amazing rally. Oh, and Taylor gets the point.
Yeah, point Taylor. It looks like it's going to be this way all game.
It's Taylor's serve. Mia Kantz for the serve. Lambert sets it up, hit for Doty, and a kill for Sydney Doty.
Actually, Sydney Doty recently got her 500th serve in her career.
An amazing player from Mariemont. Doty on the serve. Ball's up. Popped up in the air. Doty hits it back to Taylor. Popped up in the air. Lambert hits it. Oh, Taylor gets the point. Looks like it's Lauren Boland on the serve. Cameron Esep. Beautiful point by Mariemont.
Jamal, what do you think the Warriors have to do to get over Clara Hampton's injury? She was out from the first game with the torn ACL, and she's out for the rest of the season.
Well, I think that Mariemont has great players to make up for her loss. I'm really looking at Riley Lambert, amazing setter for Mariemont. I'm looking at Sydney Doty, as you mentioned, and I'm looking at Cameron Estep, their star libero.
Yeah, all
Ball
very
served
good
up on
players.
Taylor's side, and it was out of bounds. Point Taylor. We're looking at 3-2 Taylor. Kylie Stutzman on serve. Back over to Mariemont, popped up in the air. Lambert sets it. Carlson with the hit. Oh, beautiful play by Mariemont.
Yeah, a couple of names from Mariemont you want to look out for. Riley Lambert, she's a senior. As we said earlier, Sydney Estep, she's also a senior. Sydney Dottie, Senior Dottie, right? I hope I'm saying that right.
Doty.
Doty.
Popped up in the air first. Taylor knocked on their own side. Beautiful. Mariemont with the point.
Looks like Mariemont takes their first lead of the game, 4-3.
Maddie Erden on the serve. Erden serves it to Taylor. Popped up in the air. Taylor hits it. Doty pops it up in the air. Lambert saves. Point Taylor off the basketball hoop.
So far, Jamal, it's a really close game. We're going to see much more of this during the game.
It's really back and forth right now. Whichever team takes a four-point lead, I think will win the game. Whichever team can break away.
Looks like a little stoppage in the game here.
Urton on the serve once again. Popped up in the air. It's set by number 9. Riley Lambert pops it up. Popped up again. Taylor's got the ball hopping around. It's set. Lambert sets it again. Knocked on the Taylor side. It's set. Carlson with the hit. Point Taylor.
That was a great rally, I see.
It was a great rally from them both. Taylor just getting the advantage in the end. Taylor serves. Knocked up in the air. Riley chases it.
Ooh,
Point
couldn't
Taylor.
capitalize.
Couldn't get to it. Lampton the serve. Knocked over. Point Taylor.
Taylor taking a small lead here, 6-4. See if Mariemont can come back.
Mariemont has to respond. They cannot let them get out in front. Serve Taylor. Popped up in the air by Urton. Set by Lambert. Popped over to Taylor. They pop it up in the air. Doty can't get to it. Taylor's up 7-4. Latham on the serve. Knocked over to Mariemont. Popped up by Lambert. Mason tried to hit it, couldn't get it. Knocked over by Lambert. Taylor has it, sets it, blocked by Mariemont. Knocked up in the air once again. It's set. Another block by Mariemont. It's going to be Taylor's point, though. Timeout, Mariemont. 8-4 Taylor.
And we'll be sending you on break.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Welcome back here. 15 seconds left in the timeout. Warriors have to respond after Taylor takes a commanding 4-point lead.
Looks like Lanham on the serve here. Actually, Lanham is second in kills in the CHL. We're looking forward to her in tonight's game.
She pops it over to the Mariemont side. Knocked up in the air by Urton. Lambert tries to hit it. Looks like he got off the ground. Carlson tries to hit it. Knocked back up in the air by Urton. Popped up in the air. Set. Hit by Taylor, and it's going to be Taylor's point. They have a 5-point lead.
Yeah, Taylor's taking a big lead here against Mariemont. What do you think Mariemont's got to do to get better here?
Mariemont has to get Doty incorporated, use her skills to their advantage. Knocked over to the Mariemont side, popped up in the air by Doty. Set by Lambert. Oh, she knocks it to Taylor's side, popped up in the air. Hit by Taylor. Set by Lambert. Hit. Out of bounds. Mariemont gets the point. They stop a 5-point push there by Taylor.
Yeah, Mariemont's looking very sluggish here, but after that point, hopefully they can get some momentum on their side.
Bella Mason on the serve. Popped up in the air on Taylor's side. Taylor goes for the hit. Oh, and they get the point. Beautiful play. Number 14, Lauren Bowman's going to come in for Brooke Coling. Served by Taylor. Set by Lambert. Doty with the kill. Oh, it popped over to our side there. Doty with another kill. Beautiful play by Sydney Doty. I told you they had to get Doty incorporated there, use her skills. She's been an amazing player for them. Been on varsity since a freshman, and she's just an amazing player.
Yeah, Sydney Doty's really good. As you can tell, we're hearing her name a lot.
Cameron Eastep on the serve. Their star libero popped up in the air by Taylor. Taylor gets another one. Hit over to the Mariemont side. Saved by Bella Mason. Knocked over by Eastep. Set up. Erden gets it. Set by Lambert. Doty tries to kill it. It's blocked by Taylor. It looked like number 20, Grace Honor.
Grace Honor comes out of the game.
It's like number 11, Maggie Graham, gonna serve it. Oh, knocked off of the ground. Set by Lambert. Doty tries to kill it. Not doing. Popped up in the air. Lambert with the set. She's gonna push it on the other side. Oh, and Taylor.
Out of bounds.
Mariemont gets the point. Out of bounds on Taylor. Number 11, Gigi Andrus comes in for Maddie Erden. 11-7, Lambert to serve. Back over to the Taylor side. A beautiful ace by Riley Lambert.
Yeah, speaking of Riley Lambert, she's third in assists and aces in the CHL.
Lambert on the serve again. Popped over to their side. Taylor on the kill. Beautiful play.
Seems like every time Mariemont makes a push, Taylor answers right back. Do you think that hurts the self-esteem of Mariemont?
I think it's very hard to establish some momentum when every time you get a little rally, they respond immediately, like you said. You know, popped up in the air. Hit by Andrus. Sets up. Beautiful play by Gigi Andrus.
Yeah, Mariemont's coming back here. Good communication from Mariemont I've been seeing.
Definitely. You love to see Riley Lambert setting her hitters up and them just knocking them down. All right, Sydney Doty on the serve. Knocked over to the Taylor side. Popped up in the air. Smack, blocked by Andrus. Back over to the Mariemont side. Saved by Eastep. Bella Mason on the hit. It's not going. Popped up. Eastep tries to save it. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Cameron Eastep is another good player on Mariemont's team. She's fifth in CHL in pass points with 306. You know, she's only a sophomore, so a lot of room for improvement.
Definitely. Popped over to the Mariemont side. Eastep saves it. It's popped up in the air. Andrews tries to hit it. Point Taylor. Taylor's built another 5-point lead after Mariemont had cut it to about 3. Boland on the serve. Set by Lambert. On Taylor's side, they're popping it around. Eastep sets it. Lambert with another set, hit by Bella Mason. And it looks like it's point Taylor.
I want to correct myself for my mistake. I called Cameron Eastep a senior or a sophomore. She's a senior, actually. So my apologies to Cameron.
Popped over to the Mariemont side. Eastep sets it. Lambert sets it up. Bella Mason. Looks like it's Taylor's point.
Taylor gaining some momentum here. You know, they're pushing out to a big lead.
Taylor's up by 7. Serve to the Mariemont side. Popped up by Bella Mason. Andrus with the kill. Beautiful play by Gigi Andrus.
Gigi Andrus, only a sophomore. You know, great player. Shows why she needs to be on varsity.
Very tall, a lot of power coming from Gigi Andrus. There's Evie Metz on the serve. It's like it was out of bounds. Taylor point.
Tough serve for Evie, but she's also another good player. Third
Metz,
in CHL in blocks with 26.
Definitely. Metz is going to come out for Audrey Gahn. Kylie Stutzman on the serve. It's going to hit the net. Point Mariemont, 11-17. Urton's going to come in for Gigi Andrus. Urton on the serve. Popped up in the air. Set. Blocked by Bella Mason. Beautiful play. Kylie Stutzman tries to kill it. Bella Mason with a beautiful block.
As Mariemont looks to come back here, they're coming off 2 wins. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
Definitely, you always want to keep that momentum going. Urton on the serve once again. Popped up. Serve, Taylor. Point Mariemont out of bounds. Urton on the serve. Over to Taylor's side here, popped up in the air. Oh, she dumps it right over the net there. Beautiful play. Nice dump.
Looks like it's going to be timeout here for Taylor as we send you to break.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Ava Lanham on the serve. Popped over to the Mariemont side. Popped up in the air there. Set by Lambert. Out of bounds off of Mason.
Mariemont needs to get some momentum. They need to get a point here. Get closer to that lead that they're giving up.
Ava Lanham on the serve once again. Popped up in the air by Urton. Lambert with the dump. Carlson saves it. Lambert with the set. Hit, kill by Mason. What a beautiful play.
Nice play by Mariemont as they get chipped closer. Now it's 19-14 Taylor.
Bella Mason on the serve. Popped up in the air. Taylor pops it up. It's set. Popped up by Mason. Lambert with the set. Doty for the kill. She gets it. Beautiful play. Sydney Doty. You can tell why she's a star player.
Sydney Doty trying to add on to them 500 kills, looking for 600.
Definitely. Bella Mason on the serve. Mason pops it over to Taylor. Popped up in the air. Popped over to the Mariemont side. Out of bounds. Mariemont making a push here. As it's 16-19, just like that. Here we go. Bella Mason to the serve. Popped over. Set. Set once again. Hit. Doty with the save. Lambert pushes it over. Up. Out of bounds again. Mariemont's really pushing.
Mariemont's making this a close game. Let's see if they can take the lead or even tie the game.
Over. Push back and under the net. Beautiful play. Beautiful defense by the Mariemont Warriors. They're playing inspired defense right now.
Looks like they were trying to get too flashy on that play.
That last timeout really riled up the Warriors. Knocked up in the air by Taylor. It's set. Hit. Blocked. Like it was blocked by Carlson. Hit over. Saved by Gone. Point Taylor. A beautiful block there. Number 14, Lauren Boland. So she's going to come in for number 17, Brooke Coling. Popped up in the air. Set by Lambert. So it's out of bounds off of Sydney Doty. 21-18 Warriors. Yellow Jackets. Served by Taylor. Popped up. It's going to hit the net. 22-18.
It looks like Mariemont's starting to lose the momentum, and now momentum shifting back to Taylor's side.
They cannot let that happen. Mariemont has to get something going soon.
They need to figure it out fast.
Popped up in the air. Oh, what a beautiful kill. Looks like that was number 14, Lauren Boland. We have a replay here. Just see a beautiful kill by Boland. Over to Mariemont, set up by, beautiful block. That was set up by Lambert, hit by Doty. Beautiful block by, looked like number 20, Grace Honor.
Yeah, that was a great play all around by Taylor as they're 1 point away from taking this set.
Over to the Mariemont side, a dive. Carlson knocks it over. It's going to be set up by Taylor. Lambert sets it up. Point, Taylor, they take the set.
That was just a great all-around set for Taylor.
Definitely.
We got a replay here. As you can see, a little miscommunication.
Best 2 out of 3. 3 out of 5.
Where's your emergency?
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Welcome back to ICRC-TV. We got the Taylor Yellow Jackets versus the Mariemont Warriors in girls volleyball. Jamal, as the Mariemont Warriors enter the second set, what do the Mariemont Warriors got to do to get better in the second set?
I definitely think they cannot go down 2 sets to this amazing Taylor team. And one thing I would say is Sydney got about 2 opportunities, 2 big kills that I saw. Maybe try to get her more integrated and maybe use Cameron Eastep a little bit more, her passing ability. Riley Lambert's been playing amazing, beautiful assist, but definitely you want to use E-step and Doty just a little bit more.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And when Mariemont communicates, they're unstoppable. As you can tell, that little push they had towards the middle of their set.
Definitely. After that second timeout, they were really fired up. Try to get that energy back here. They don't want to go down 2 sets.
Yeah, they wanted to start off fast. They want to take the lead early on.
Definitely.
They want to make Taylor play from behind.
They have to. Taylor has an amazing squad.
Yeah, let's see if Mariemont can end the streak here. As we noted earlier, they haven't beat them since 2018, which is past 5 years.
Yeah, they definitely want to get back on track with this one. Here we go. Hit over to Mariemont's side. Popped up by Bella Mason. Riley Lambert sets it up. Kill by Sydney. Beautiful play.
That's what the Mariemont Warriors need to do all of this set.
Definitely have to have Sydney integrated as.
Yep, great communication and very short rally for Mariemont here.
Lambert with the serve. Popped up. Set. Partial block by Doty, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I couldn't fully block that one, but it's okay. As you take, I mean, when you have a lead, you can give up a little bit of points.
It's 1-1 here. Looks like it's Mia Kantz to serve. Knocked over, popped up by Cameron Eastep. Set by Lambert. Kill by Doty. They have to do that all set. She is looking amazing right now.
Yeah, Cameron Doty, you know, that's the reason why she's a captain. Great player all around in everything she does. Serving, setting up, or killing.
Served by Sydney Doty. Pop and knocked down. The Warriors take a 3-1 lead.
Looked like an ace from Sydney Doty there.
Beautiful play. Here we go, Doty on the serve once again. Hopped over to the Taylor side. Knocked in the air. A dump by number 9, Kylie Stutzman, the freshman. Amazing play.
Taylor's definitely using their size to their advantage, definitely getting up over the net to hit the ball on Mariemont's side.
Lauren Bolin on the serve. Knocked up in the air. Lambert with the set. Knocked out of bounds. Mariemont's point. Served by Metz. Popped up in the air by Stutzman. Tried to knock it over. It looks like it's out of bounds on Mariemont. Taylor's point. 4-3 here. Looks like Audrey Gaughan's going to come in for Evie Metz. Stutzman on the serve. Popped over to the Mariemont side. Knocked in the air. Saved by Lambert. Hit by Gigi Andrus. Knocked up in the air by Stutzman. Knocked over the net. Serve set by Lambert. Attempted kill by Lambert. Popped up in the air. And looks like it's point Taylor.
Looks like Lanham on that point right there. You know, she's another good player for Taylor. Every time she's on the court, you know, you have to be wary of her.
Definitely. Here's Kylie Stutzman on the serve. Coming up. Popped up in the air by Gaughan. Set by Lambert. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by, looks like Gigi Andrus.
This is what Mariemont cannot do, is give Taylor the lead and fall apart.
Here's Stutzman. Hits the net. Warriors even it up. It's like Erden's coming back in for Andrus.
Let's see if the Mariemont can regain possession here and regain momentum.
Erden knocks it over. Popped up by Taylor. It's like it was hit and knocked.
Looked like Bella Mason tried to block that one but couldn't. Just went right off her arm out of bounds. And that gives Taylor the point, 6-5.
Yeah. All right, popped up in the air here by Erden. Popped up again. Mason sets it. Lambert sets it. And it hits the net. Point Taylor.
Looks like Bella Mason again, trying to hit the ball over the net. Couldn't get over there at the time. You know, Mariemont's kind of a shorter team, so looked like they had to get some hops.
Here's served by Taylor. Popped over, and a beautiful ace by number 13, Ava Lanham.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of Ava Lamham's name tonight. You know, she's a very good player. That's why she's a captain on this team.
I popped over to the Mariemont side. Popped up by Erden. Lambert sets it up. Knocked down by Mason. Out of bounds off of Taylor. Mariemont gets a point.
Yeah, Mariemont looked like they make a comeback. You know, after Taylor giving that big run up to Taylor, looks like Mariemont wants to try to regain that momentum.
Knocked over to Taylor's side. Out of bounds, it looks like. Taylor with the point. It's like 14. Lauren Boland's going to come in for 17. Brooke Coling. Going to be a serve by Morgan Coling. Right, popped up. Attempted kill by Doty. Popped up in the air by Mason. Gone, sets it up. Doty tries to hit it. Popped over. Point Warriors, out of bounds off of Taylor. All right, Gaughan's coming out for Evie Metz.
Looks like Cameron Estep on serve here for Mariemont.
Served by Estep. Popped up by Stutzman. Doty tries to block it. May have gotten a hand on it, but it still falls. That'll be a kill for Taylor. And if you look at the replay, you can just see set up, number 20. It does look like Doty may have touched it, but doesn't matter. Popped over to Mariemont's side, popped up by Estep. Popped up by Lambert, saves it. Popped up by Mason. We knocked around. Set by Stutzman, looks like. And it's going to be off of a yellow jacket, point Mariemont.
Looks like number 10, Mia Kantz, try to block that. I guess she can't block that one.
That's a good one.
You like that wordplay?
I do like that one. All right, popped up in the air by Stutzman. He knocked over to the Mariemont side, saved by Mason with a dive. Popped up by Stutzman. Oh, and it's off the net.
Looks like number 10, Mia Kantz, can't block that one either.
Warriors flying around on that one. Mason with a dive on the effort. Just beautiful block as well. The defense and the effort on that play was beautiful. Lambert on the serve. Knocked over to the Taylor side. Popped up by Stutzman. In the air by Andrus. Set up by Estep. Doty. Doty knocks it to the other side. Set up by Stutzman on the Taylor side. Lambert sets it up. Estep, Doty, popped up. This is a good rally. Knocked up. Over to the Mariemont side. Popped up by Lambert. Off of Taylor. Long, drawn out rally, and Mariemont comes away with it.
As we can hear from over here, it looks like Mariemont was communicating a lot on that, and that's what they need to do to continue to get push past Taylor and regain this lead.
Definitely perseverance. It's going to be grinded out. It's going to be hard, but you have to push through. You go Lambert on the serve. I'll go over to Taylor's side. Pop up in the air. Stutzman knocks it over the net. Lambert sets it up for Doty. Beautiful play by Sydney Doty.
Yeah, what an amazing play. Sydney Doty just a really good player. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Amazing IQ for the short little knock over there. Just an amazing play. Lambert to serve, sorry. Popped up in the air by Stutzman. Looks like out of bounds. Mariemont's going to take a 12-10 lead.
Looks like Mariemont's regaining all the momentum, coming back from 10-8 to now 12-10. Mariemont's leading here.
Lambert here on the serve. Knocked over. Out of bounds. Point Taylor.
Riley Lambert on that serve, and before the game, she wasn't sure if she was going to play with that knee injury she had, but it looks like she's doing just fine here tonight.
Definitely has been setting her teammates up all night. Knocked over to the Mariemont side, popped up by Doty. Mason popped it up in the air. It's on the Taylor side now. Popped up again by Mason. Doty knocks it over. Beautiful play, Doty again. She has been everywhere tonight.
Doty's proven her dominance against Taylor. If the Mariemont Warriors are going to look to win this set, they got to rely on her.
Definitely. All right, served by Doty. And it's knocked over. That looks like an ace for Doty. She's doing it all tonight.
Doty is laying down the law.
She looks like a CHL Player of the Year to me. Here's Doty on the serve again. Popped up, set. Knocked over to the Mariemont side. Doty pops it up. Lambert. Knocked up in the air by Stutzman. Knocked over. Popped up in the air by Lambert. Andrews tries to knock it over. Hit by Taylor. Popped up by Evie Metz. Andrews is going to try to kill it. And it's on the broadcast box again. And it's going to be point Mariemont.
If they would have gave me a jersey, I would have laid that one up for a set. But it looks like it was too far out of bounds for Taylor to regain any possession.
Definitely. Here's Doty on the serve. Doty knocks it over, popped up. Set up by Stutzman. And it hits the net. Oh, it looks like it's point Taylor. I'm not quite sure why.
That might have been hit off an Evie Metz. Hit off her arm.
Maybe.
Do you think the noise here, as Mariemont student section makes some noise, you think that throws off Taylor?
I definitely do. It's never nice to play in the opponent's arena. Oh, when Doty hits the net. 13-15, Mariemont's in front.
That might silence the student section here. Let's see if they do it again. Looks like there's a lot of clapping going on over there.
Lauren Boland on the serve. Popped over. Eset pops it up. Lambert pops it up. Mason knocks it over. Knocked up by Stutzman. And just a little shove there. It's like from number 9. Beautiful play.
As Taylor hit it. Speaking of Taylor, Taylor Swift, it looked like she found a blank space in the Mariemont's defense.
All right. Popped over to the Mariemont side. Beautiful ace. Not sure what miscommunication by the Warriors.
Taylor looks like they're singing because they found another
and
blank
Mariemont
space.
is going to call a timeout.
As we'll see you after the break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency.
All right, welcome back to the action here. Mariemont's going to pop it up in the air. Dumped by Lambert, and she's fired up after that point.
Mariemont takes a timeout and does something with it as they regain the lead, 16-15.
Looks like Olivia Carlson's going to come in here.
This set's a lot closer than the last set. Hopefully Mariemont can continue this.
Metz to serve.
It looks like Taylor's JV team is making some noise here to throw off Mariemont. Looks like the referees can't hear. May have caused a delay in the game. Little discussion here. As
Little discussion here. I'm not sure what's going on.
Referee's making a call.
All right. Here's the action. Knocked over by Metz, popped up in the air, set up by Stutzman. Knocked over, popped up by Metz again. Set by Lambert. Mason hits it over. Stutzman sets it up. And a kill by number 13, Ava Lanham.
Oh, it looks like Ava Lanham just got her 500th kill.
And that's her 500th kill. Save that ball and keep it for later.
What an amazing moment.
An amazing moment for her, her family, and her teammates.
Just after Sydney Doty got her 500th kill as well.
An astonishing career. Congratulations. Here's Stutzman. Popped up by Gaughan. Doty pops it up. Mason knocks it over.
Point Mariemont.
Point Mariemont. Almost out of bounds. Beautiful play by Bella Mason. Looks like Urton's going to come in for Gigi Antris here.
Yeah, with the student section and Taylor's JV team, you can tell this is a rivalry game by the way they're approaching this game and making noise for the other team.
You can, even though Taylor has beaten Mariemont already, they're not scared. As Stutzman puts it up, it hits the net. Dive by Doty, and it's going to be knocked backwards, Mariemont point. What an effort by Sydney Doty. She wants to win.
As you go to replay here, you can see just a great save and a nice dump off by Lambert.
Beautiful save. All right. Urton knocks it over. Stutzman's going to set him up. Knocked up. Lambert sets it. Bella Mason's going to get blocked. Doty knocks it backwards. It's going to be popped up in the air. There are Stutzman. Doty hits it again. Lambert sets it up. Beautiful kill by Bella Mason.
What a great play. Sydney Doty getting fired up with her team. She's got to take the initiative, and as senior experience is kicking in.
Here we go, Urton on the serve. Popped up in the air. Stutzman. Popped up. It's going to be knocked up in the air again. Mason tries to hit it, can't.
Point Mariemont. This is the first time getting to 20 points.
Point Mariemont. It may have been off of a Taylor defender. I'm sorry. There's Maddie Urton. Knocks it over to the Taylor side. Popped up in the air. Stutzman's going to knock it up. Ava Lanham's going to try to hit it. It's going to be blocked.
It looks like Mariemont's taking advantage of the Taylor's defense and how they're communicating.
Timeout. Mariemont's up 5. They've taken command here.
Yeah, as Taylor takes a timeout, we'll be sending you to break again.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Welcome back to ICRC-TV as Mariemont holds a 21-16 lead over Taylor. Jamal, Taylor coming from behind, they have to attack from behind and make a comeback. What do you think they have to do?
Well, from what I've seen, they're going to have to play through Ava Lanham. She's been an amazing player for them, and she's really been one of the stars of this game on their side. Urton here to serve it. Popped over. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds.
Let's see if Taylor figured it out after that timeout.
Lanham to serve. Popped over to the Mariemont side. Knocked off the ground by Urton. Carlson tries to kill it. Popped up by Stutzman. Going to be trying to be killed. Popped up and gone. Lambert tries to save it. She dives. It's saved by Carlson. Stutzman's been popping up. Double and gone. Tries to dive for an amazing effort by all the girls. It's going to be point Taylor.
Great try by Mariemont. There's only so much you can do. Taylor just taking advantage of the down players.
Gaughan's going to hit the deck. Amazing heart. Popped up by Erden. It's going to be mishandled.
Little mental mistake. They can't let the lead or their comeback get to their head.
They can't let them come back at all. They have to take this set. Lanham is going to knock it over to the Mariemont side. Gaughan is going to knock it down. That's going to be another point Taylor. And they have just swung it. Was that 4 unanswered?
That might have been 4 unanswered. Yeah, I think it was.
We're going to send you to break. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
All right, here we go. We're back here in a tightly contested set here, 20-21, Mariemont. It's like Ava Lanham is going to serve it for the Yellow Jackets. Knocked over to the Warriors side, popped out of bounds by Erden. It's been unforced errors for the Warriors.
Mental mistakes that Mariemont can easily fix if they just take their time and communicate.
They have to focus. They cannot get rattled. It's like El Seichter is going to check in. El Seichter is a freshman. She's going to come in. Knocked over, knocked up. Knocked up over to the Taylor side by Doty. Popped up by Stutzman. A little dump. Saved by Doty. They're going to say Taylor's point. Doty, what a play.
Taylor retakes the lead. If they get 3 more points, this set's theirs. After Mariemont came out strong.
Popped up by Gaughan. Popped up by Lambert. It's going to be point Taylor. They've taken a 23-21 lead. I'd like to mention that Julia Ackerman and El Seichter, who are both freshmen, have checked in.
Don't mean to correct you, but Julia Ackerman is a junior.
Very sorry about that to Julia. Popped up in the air by Stutzman. Knocked over. Popped up by number 5 there. Mason knocks it over. Hit by Lanham, and it's going to be a kill.
Taylor now 1 point away from taking this set.
What a comeback.
Mariemont has to do something right now.
Ackerman and Seichter are in. Here we go. Popped over. Knocked out of bounds by Seichter. Taylor takes a 2-0 set lead.
Yeah, as being a freshman out there, you know it's difficult. A lot of nerves get in the way. Definitely that inexperience, too, is definitely costly.
I wonder why Coach Brooke Logan decided to put in the freshman and junior who hadn't seen time up until that point.
You know, just trying to get the girls some rest. They all tire on the Mariemont side and on Taylor's side. It's a long game. As we go to break here due to the next set.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat. Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again, then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Welcome
I
back.
play basketball.
Welcome back to ICRC as we're watching girls volleyball here as Taylor takes the second set in a 3-game best of 5 series.
And Mariemont has to win this one to stay in it. They're going to have to find a way to push through adversity and really get a win here. Lambert on the serve. Knocked over to the Yellow Jackets side. It's going to be knocked up by Kantz. Popped up back in the air by Lambert. Doty tries to kill it. It's going to hit the net. Warriors are down 1.
As we're going to the third set, the story of this game has really been Mariemont's unforced errors. Just mental mistakes they have to capitalize on.
Kantz serves it. Lambert pops it up. Andrus tries to knock it down. It's not going. Gaughan gets on the floor to knock it over. Set up by Stutzman. It's going to be Warriors point that was out of bounds.
Mariemont's looking real tired. They're definitely going to have to make some quick points.
Definitely, maybe some substitutions soon.
Not long rallies for them.
Doty knocked over, popped up. Ball is hit by E-Step. It was hit by Metz and then blocked by a Taylor defender.
You can start to see the frustration on all the Mariemont Warriors' faces as they're down 2-1 here.
Just Lawrence Bolin on the serve, gonna be knocked up in the air. Stutzman's gonna set it up. Knocked out of bounds, it looked like. 2-2. Lauren Bolin's gonna come out for Brooke Coling. Over to the Taylor side. Pop up in the air by Bella Mason. Lambert says, I got it. Knocked down by Mason. Beautiful setup by Lambert. She said, I got it. Mason knocks it down.
Mariemont's lucky they didn't call a double hit on that one, but they got away with it and got the point.
Metz with the serve. Popped up again. Popped to the Warriors side.
Looks like Mia
It's going to be out of bounds.
Looks like Mia Kantz for Taylor.
4-2 Warriors. Metz to the Yellow Jacket side. Popped up by Stutzman. It's going to be knocked over to the Warriors side. And that's point Yellow Jackets. E-Step's going to come in for Metz. Stutzman on the serve. Knocked over, popped up in the air by Mason. It looks like Andrus was out of bounds, maybe.
Yeah, it looks to be the call. Definitely mental mistakes that Mariemont needs to fix, or else they're definitely going to lose.
They can't lose this set. Here's Stutzman again. Stutzman over to Doty. Lambert's going to set it up for Andrus. Going to be popped up in the air. Yellow Jackets have it. Popped up by Lambert again. It's going to hit the ceiling and come back down. E-step tries to get it, can't get to it.
Definitely tough when you have to play the ball at the ceiling. It's never easy. Ball changes directions up there, so nothing the Mariemont Warriors can do.
Here's Stutzman. Some amazing serves from her. And just as I say that, it hits the net.
I think all of her other serves make up for it. Heard her name a lot today. You know, a very good player.
Urton's going to come in for Andrus to serve. Here we go. Back over, popped up. Stutzman with the set. It's going to be popped up by Mason. Mason's going to then try to kill it. It's blocked by a Taylor defender. You can really see the height gap start to play in there because the Taylor defender got high over the net for that one. Beautiful play by Grace Honor.
Yeah, Taylor's definitely the taller team, and it's playing a factor in this game.
Oh my goodness! What a effort by Maddie Urton. You can hear the thump as she dove to the floor. 7-5, Yellow Jackets. Here's Ava Lanham. Popped up by E-step, set up by Lambert. It's gonna be knocked over, set, pushed over, knocked up by Urton. Set up again by Stutzman. And a beautiful kill by 10.
Mia can't. And after every play, it looks like the Taylor JV team is getting really into this game.
We got a replay. Knocked over, and yes, Mia Kantz with a beautiful play. Lambert's going to set it up for Carlson. Carlson's going to knock it over. It's going to be saved. It's going to be set up, pushed over. Diving play by Urton. She stayed down for a second there, and El Seichter's going to check in for Urton.
Looks like Taylor's about to take a commanding lead if Mariemont can't fix these mistakes.
Yes, it's 9-5. They're going to have to find a way to battle back here. Popped up by Esat, popped up by Lambert. Stutzman is going to set it up. It's going to hit off of Kantz onto the net. Popped up by Doty. Set up by Lambert. Bella Mason's going to hit the net.
Yeah, Bella Mason, she's only a freshman. Definitely the inexperience. Looks like she's coming out of the game here. Kendall Barkley coming in, also a freshman.
Correction, Bella Mason is a senior.
Bella Mason is a senior.
It's going to hit the net on the serve, Mariemont point. It's like number 3, Bella Mason is going to come in for number 2, Kendall Barclay. And Mason on the serve here. Popped over, popped up, Stutzman. Trying to set him up. A diving effort by Bella Mason. Pushed over by Lambert. And it's going to be Taylor point. They're building a pretty good lead here. You can see the frustration and the unhappiness on the Mariemont faces. Here we have a replay set up beautifully and just knocked over the net. I mean, no other way to put it. Knocked over to the Mariemont side. Dive by E-step, and Doty's going to hit the net. They look tired.
Yeah, they all look tired. When you set the ball up that high, you really can't do anything when it's coming back down. It looks like Mariemont takes another timeout here.
We're going to send you to break. Be back.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
And we're back with this CHL rivalry. Mariemont is going to have to find a way. They're going to have to work through Sydney Doty. They really want to avoid the sweep here.
Yes, Taylor takes the first 2 sets, and they're down 12-6 here. They're definitely going to have to make a move.
Here's Morgan Coling with the serve. Knocked over to the Mariemont side, popped up in the air by Gone, saved by Lambert. Beautiful play, beautiful effort. It's going to be Taylor's point nonetheless.
Good try by Lambert there, but you can't really do anything on those balls.
Morgan Coling, once again, popped over to the Mariemont side. That's going to hit the net. Way too soft of a serve. Okay, Metz is going to come in for Carlson. And the freshman, El Seichter's still in.
Looks like Mariemont, they're going to try to capitalize on that mistake that Taylor just produced.
E-Step's going to serve it here. It was set up by Stutzman, popped up in the air by E-Step. Lambert's going to hit it over the net. It's going to be popped up by Stutzman again. Blocked by Doty, it looks like. Beautiful play, beautiful defensive play.
It looks like when Doty blocked it, it went out of bounds, so Taylor got the point for that one.
That is unfortunate.
Very good play by Doty. Nothing you could do.
Doty's giving it her all. Popped over to the Mariemont side. Popped up by Mason, looked like, and Riley Lambert with the quick little dump. Beautiful play.
Looks like number 11 here, Gigi Andrus, comes in for number 9, El Seichter.
Yep. Yo, Riley Lambert on the serve. Popped up, set up by Stutzman. Knocked over, popped up by E-Step. Set up by Lambert, Doty. Doty's gonna get the point, Taylor.
Yeah, it looks like Doty smacked the ball too hard. Definitely frustration starting to set in. Don't want to cost your team anything.
Mia Kantz on the serve. E-Step with the set. Knocked over by Metz. Set by Stutzman. Doty tries to block it. She cannot get it out of harm's way quick enough.
Looks like Mia Kantz ready for the serve.
Warriors are down 8. Popped up by Mason, set up by Lambert. Metz was looking for the kill, didn't get it. Popped up by Gone. Lambert on the set. Beautiful play by Doty.
Great play by Doty. Looks like number 2, Kendall Barkley, comes in for number 3, Bella Mason.
Kendall Barkley is a freshman. They're looking to shake up the lineup there as the ball's hopping around. Set up by Lambert. It's like Barkley tried to get it off the ground, couldn't do it. Point Taylor, it's not looking good for the Warriors.
As Taylor gains possession here, ready for the serve.
Popped over, Barkley pops the ball up. Oh, a miscommunication there, as it looked like Metz had great positioning and just couldn't get to it.
Yeah, big communication. That's been the story all night with Mariemont. They can't let their emotions get in the way.
Here's Lauren Boland. My apologies. And a quick ace there for Boland.
You know, as Mariemont's down by 10, what do they got to do to get a bit better to come back into this game?
Well, one thing they're definitely going to have to do is stop with the unforced errors and miscommunications. Too many of those, especially in the last set. Knocked over by Andrus, popped up in the air. It's going to be a little dump, and it's like Lambert was tripped there. That did not look good. Hope she's all right. She's dealing with that bad knee.
Even with the Mariemont mistakes, you can't take anything away from Taylor. They've been playing amazing tonight.
They have been playing amazing.
All 3 sets, look like there's not really any miscommunication. They're all communicating well.
Ava Landham, and that's another ace for Lauren Boland.
If you're Coach Logan, do you just write the letter and just give up?
You definitely can't give up. Can't show that to your players. You have to keep fighting until the last horn.
Looks like she makes a substitution here as number 8, Caroline Clucker, comes in. She's only a freshman. So it looks like 13, Samantha Gahn also. Sorry, she's a sophomore.
Looks like Doty's coming out. They may be waving the white flag. Point Mariemont but it doesn't look like it doesn't look good.
Looks like Olivia Carlson coming back in here.
As
coming back in here, 25.
E-step also comes out. All right. 22 to 10.
Looks like even Metz came out. Cameron Eastep comes in. Looks like a miscommunication with the coach and the player.
Popped up. E-step pops it up onto the other side. And it's just going to be a quick kill by the Yellow Jackets. They've been doing it all night.
The Yellow Jackets were stinging the Mariemont Warriors, and they could not get away. They must have allergic reaction.
Popped over. Popped up by Mason. Lambert's going to set it up for Carlson. A one-handed save by Stutzman. Popped up by Barclay. Taylor has it. Lanham tries to get it. Dive by Gaughan. Looks like it'll be out of bounds, and 10 to 24.
And the attack's on here by Taylor. You know, they do say Yellow Jackets, once they sting you once, they never stop. And it looks like it's going to continue here, as they're 1 point away from claiming the sweep. Looks like a delay between the refs, trying to get something figured out. Looks like they're still talking about it here.
They're unsure of positioning. And that
you can tell by the inexperience.
Definitely. Here's Stutzman. Popped out of bounds, and that'll do it.
That is the game.
Yellow Jackets sweep the Warriors.
It was really close in the second set, but after that, Taylor, they just pulled out.
Third set really gets away from the Warriors. Great game.
And the story to take away from this game is, you know, Mariemont's got to do something about them errors, mental mistakes that they can capitalize on. And I would say the player of the game was definitely Ava Lanham for Taylor.
Ava Lanham and Lauren Bolin towards the end there. She was playing like a woman possessed. Just amazing, amazing play by her.
Yeah, I think that's going to wrap us up here. We're done with ICRC-TV today, but you can catch us next time. Any game or any broadcast that Mariemont produces, you can see that on Warrior Broadcast Network for home games as well.
I'm Jamal Moore, and he's Trey Gabbard, and we're signing off.